We're going to take a look at how we get to the Fly Fishing Traditions blog. We're going to go right up here to the navigation bar and click on blog. This brings us over to what you're all familiar with, is the Fly Fishing Traditions blog. Nothing's really changing here. It's just linked through the website as opposed to directly on the web. So nothing's really different. I'll continue the blog, and so check it regularly. There'll be new stuff all the time. That's it. Alright, we're going to take a look at the bugs page now. I go up at the top, click on bugs, and it'll bring you to the bugs page. This page is going to be talking about the bugs on the lower Yuba River or in Northern California, their entomology, habitat, presentations for the flies, and patterns that you might consider. If we go down a little bit, there's a bug quick links where if you click this box you can click a bug that you want to take a look at. You can also go down the page and pick any one of the bugs here. Here's the pale evening dun, pale morning dun, March brown. So let's just click on this one. Here's March brown. I'm going to click on it and it takes us to the bugs page for the March browns. We usually start off with a little story of my experience fishing that hatch, and then what we'll have is start off with the entomology of the March brown mayfly, which is this tab right here, and it has the March brown nymph characteristics, the mayfly dun characteristics, talks a little about where they live, and just a general entomological outlook on it. If we go to the techniques link or tab, it'll show you techniques and tactics for fishing the March brown hatch, nymphing the hatch, swinging or dead drifting wet flies in emerger, fishing the emergence, and other useful tips. So that sort of holds true for all the different bugs. If we click the patterns and recipes, it starts out with what I'm calling Clay's fly box, which are patterns that I would suggest to imitate the March brown. I'll give a list of nymphs. In this case, here's a pop-up box for a Western March brown nymph. If I click it, up comes the pattern box with the picture of the fly, the originator, sources, and then in this case it's got a tying recipe if you wanted to pick up the materials to tie it. I'm going to close that up. If we keep going down the page, here's March brown's emergers. Here's dries. So you sort of get the idea. Each bug will have that sort of information available. So that's it. We'll try the next page. So let's take a look at the techniques page. We'll go up here on the menu bar and click on techniques, and the techniques page pops up. This is the techniques, tips, and musings from the Fly Fishing Traditions blog. This page will be divided into 7 additional pages. One is musings from the Big Kahuna. That's me. Number 2, technique articles from the Fly Fishing blog. 3, fly casting tips from the pros. 4, drift boat 101. 5, nuts and bolts, 6, fly pattern articles, and 7, gear. Then if we go here, there's a link that goes to the archives page. If I'm going to click that, and on this page it's got a list of all the articles, so you can go here and just pick anything that you're interested in. I'm going to go back. We're back at the techniques page. And then here's just a sample articles from all the different pages. Here's an article, Fishing the Squala Stonefly Hatch, from Musings from Me. Here's a sample technique article. When in doubt, set the hook. Here's a sample casting tip. Watch that thumb. From the nuts and bolts section, I've got a sample selecting the right indicator. Here in Drift Boat 101 is where you would go to find some articles about learning how to row a drift boat. Then we've got fly patterns. These are fly patterns that I've sort of featured on the fly fishing blog. And lastly, for all the gearheads out there, there's a gear page. So there's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of fun. So check it out.